Donkey of the day for Monday, November 13th goes to police officers in the Midlothian Police Department in Illinois. First of all, let me say rest in peace to 26-year-old Jamel Robertson, the latest hashtag on social media because he was gunned down by police. Now, Jamel was an armed security guard at Manny's Blue Room Bar in Robbins, Illinois. All his friends said he had talked all his life of becoming a police officer himself. He had a valid gun owner's license but did not have a concealed carry permit. But he was armed security at this club. A confrontation broke out between several men, and one man left to go get his gun. The man came back with his pistol, opened fire in this bar, striking several people. At least 4 people were injured. The security guard, Jamel Robertson, did what he was supposed to do and returned fire and apprehended the suspect. You would think he'd be getting some type of Medal of Honor today or something, right? I know, right? I know you're thinking, how did he end up getting killed by the police if he was the good guy? Well, let's go to WGN9 for the report.
26-year-old Jamel Robertson was working as an armed security guard at Manny's Blue Room Bar. Witnesses say security asked a group of drunk men to leave, but at least one person came back with a gun and started shooting. Security returned fire, and witnesses say Robertson apprehended one of the men involved outside. A Midlothian police officer who responded to the scene opened fire. 4 other people, including a suspected shooter, suffered non-life-threatening injuries. State police are investigating the police shooting. Cook County Sheriff's Police are investigating the bar shooting.
Now, there's been a lot of conversations in America about needing armed security in public places. Churches, schools, nightclubs, all these places we see these mass shootings need security. I don't disagree with that. All right, when I walk into the airport in New York, especially JFK, I feel extra safe because it's military personnel with choppers everywhere. All right, I think that you have to create difficulty, all right? And nothing creates difficulty like a bunch of armed security with AK-47s. But this situation right here throws a middle finger to that, whole theory. Because what's the point of having armed security if police can't tell the difference between the good guy with a gun and a bad guy with a gun? All these mass shootings we hear about, whenever it's a member of Vanilla ISIS, meaning a white domestic terrorist, how many times have we read stories where these members of Vanilla ISIS commit these mass shootings and police somehow find a way to apprehend them without killing them? Why wasn't that same courtesy extended to Jamel Robertson? Now, one of the eyewitnesses on the scene, Adam Harris, said he saw the whole thing. Let's hear it.
He had somebody on the ground with his knee in his back with his gun on him, like, don't move. Everybody was screaming out security. He was a security guard. And they still did their job and saw a black man with a gun and basically killed him.
Somebody has to explain to me how mass shooters, members of Vanilla ISIS, shoot people, kill people, get apprehended, and then get questioned. All right, police officers walk in, see a black man with a gun standing over a man, got his knee in his back, a man who wanted to be a police officer. All the witnesses there telling the police, hey, this guy is the good guy. He's apprehended the suspect. Did he get told to even drop his weapon? Were they listening to the people telling them Jamel Robertson was not the bad guy? Pretty hard to tell who's the bad guy and the good guy nowadays, all right? Pretty hard to do in America when the perception is white is right and black is bad. Black is bad, and not bad meaning good either, but bad meaning bad, and not just bad, dangerous and threatening. I once heard a quote. The quote is, we must not allow other people's limited perception to define us. Very hard to do when the perception that defines us in the eyes of some people in America gets us killed. Please let Remy Ma give Midlothian Police the biggest hee-haw.
Hee-haw, hee-haw, you stupid motherfucker, are you dumb?